All right, so Adam is over there. I'm just getting mic'd up. We're gonna have a board session, which is not something you typically see on YouTube. It's not so YouTube friendly maybe, but it's something that Adam does a lot. He's really strong in that. So I'm excited to see if I can keep up just a little bit at least. Hey man.
Hey!
You ready for a session?
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Let's do some spray wall and campus board session. Spray wall, I probably is the same for you. You spent ages on a spray wall because that's how climbing looked like when we started, right?
Yeah, I mean, all this other commercial stuff wasn't around when I started, you know?
It was kind of like unthinkable that you could make bouldering gym that would be big enough to only fit like boulders on colors.
Yeah, exactly. But you say that you're not super strong in this, right?
I mean, I think I'm quite strong on climbing on a spray wall, but I think it's mostly because climbing on a spray wall is really complex. It's both physical and technical at the same time, unlike like other kind of boards that you would usually find on commercial gyms nowadays.
Okay.
Which are more like really physically oriented, which is like really efficient, I think, in terms of like if you want to get strong, but maybe some people really make mistake that they focus on the physicality of the climbing way too much.
Yeah. So climbing on a spray wall is something that people don't do enough these days, you think, right?
I think so, because it's also maybe one of the things that commercial gyms are not really offering these days. You would only have like a commercially set boulder problems, where like number of physically hard boulder problems would be quite limited, so people would go to like kilter board or moon board, which like is maybe way just too physical. Yeah.
So I think one is the physical part, but I also think like making the boulder problem, thinking like a route setter and adjusting and all that stuff is also part of the process, you know?
And it makes you grow as a climber.
Yeah,
I completely
that whole
agree
process, and also having to memorize a little bit too, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so should we just get started? I just need to warm up.
Yeah, so I found some 7B. It's hard to tell if it's gonna be sandbagged or
it depends
easy
on
one.
who made it, I guess, right?
Stepan Wolf, he's a 80 boulder now.
Okay, so it's gonna be hard. Nice. Ooh.
I'm not sure if that was the intended beta.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. That was cool though.
The pink one? Yeah, come on. Come on.
Oh, that is hard, that's weird. I guess you need to stand with the other foot. Yeah.
Just a little bit pushing.
So
when it comes to spray wall climbing, it also depends like how super strict you want to be, whether you are touching the other holds.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm maybe not the strictest one, because I feel like if you really try to be 100% strict, maybe kind of like ruins your technique, because for example, you often only have like one foot and the other one is just smearing somewhere, and if you only just really make sure that you don't really touch anything else, I think it kind of influences your climbing style, because in the real life you always want to smear
on stuff.
in the best possible spot.
Yeah. So do you think like this, would that be allowed? Just leaning against holds? Yeah.
Sometimes,
it depends.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes.
I guess in your heart, you know. You know.
Yeah.
It's like
in your heart, you know if you would have fallen or not.
Yeah.
Yes. You kind of used a little more momentum, no? Come on. Yes, that's the foot. Come on.
And then, do you have any feet?
No. Maybe come the way I did it, and now I matched. Yes, come on. That's the way.
Jesus. That's hard for 6 over 7B. I could start on something easier though. I think I need to warm up a little bit more. Come on.
My hold.
You slipped on your own hold.
My brick. Come on. Yes. Come on. Really good.
Oh, yeah, that is slippery. And then?
Just the big jack. Nice.
Yeah, that was a better 7B. Or better for me, I mean. Come on. Oh, Jesus, wow. Come on, Adam. Dude, that looks crazy hard. That looks hard, man.
Yeah, thanks. Strong, come on. I matched, yes. Come on, really good. Come on.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Should we try the campus thing?
The campus board. So, campus board was on my training plan today. So maybe everybody will come up with a few exercises, and
yeah,
I think I would just try to be also a bit creative.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit unconventional stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's maybe start with this. We call it like a tree.
Mm-hmm.
So just maybe do like 1, 3, 5, 7.
Yeah.
It's harder than it looks. So no thumb on the side, just thumb like this.
Okay. No thumb on the side.
No thumb like this.
Oh, like there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
it's hard. It's harder than it looks. You say.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't remember if 1, 3, 7 is. Oh, let's try.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Maybe we can try 1, 5, 1, 4, 6 later on. Easy. Come on.
Woo.
Last move was the hardest.
It's very slippery. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we could try 1, 4, 7. Come on. Oh, you go left hand first, huh? Wasn't that 1, 4, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the goal.
Oh, 1, 4, 6. Okay.
Come on. Really good. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, that's so far the last one.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe you come up with an exercise.
Yeah. All right. So.
2-finger pockets.
2-finger pockets.
It's not so usual on a campus board.
No. Open hand is not so usual. So I'd say try to do 1, 4, 7 maybe.
7. Okay.
Do you want to try first or should I?
Okay.
Yeah. You got it. Oh, left hand first. Interesting. Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
I'm quite happy.
You went left hand first, huh?
Now I have to do it the other way.
Yeah. You have to practice both sides.
Yeah. Nice, easy. Wow, good.
Yeah.
We should practice the other side then. Still, I think the higher you are, the harder it gets. So
yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. I could feel it, like.
Okay, okay.
The open hand stuff is
I'll
brutal.
I'll do it once more.
Come on, man. Yeah, easy. Come on. Yeah, easy.
Okay. I helped a little bit with this, but
That's
pretty happy.
That's good. All right, do you have a last one?
So maybe a bit less conventional are the 360s. If you have
360s
on the campus board. So most people go up and down, you know, but you can also traverse, and you can also be a kind of bit more creative, as if it was kind of a spray wall. So let's say let's define that you have 4 fingers here.
Yeah, no thumb.
And you have a starting position like this.
Yeah.
And you just let go, spin, and try to reach as far as you can.
Okay.
And from this position, you go again.
Okay. Okay, maybe I'll try it first.
Mm-hmm.
This one? It's so far. I don't know if I can let go. I think.
Yeah, use this one if you.
I think this one is bad. Whew, that it feels bad for the hand.
Yeah, you have to really do.
Oh yeah, this one.
So, I would usually like stop.
Ah, okay. Nice. Good. So you stop, that's the point of it. Okay, nice.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. And try to go back.
It's hard to go back. It's hard to keep that crimp for some reason, I don't know.
Yeah, hard. Strong.
Yeah, right arm is better for me.
Let's do like this.
Yeah.
And we go just quickly, done,
Okay.
done.
So it's more about finger strength than pulling.
And a bit more about like just feeling the momentum
Yep.
to keep going quite fast.
Nice. Yeah, you're really quick between. Nice, come on. Good job.
It
Easy.
was tiring.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did 6 or 7. This is the third time. Come on. Come on. Strong. Nice. Come on.
I feel like no blood, like all the blood is like being pushed.
Do one more side and move to the spray wall.
It's gonna be a hard session in total.
Of course.
Yeah. Nice. This looks hard. Woo. Yeah. Even going back, huh? Nice. Good job. Jeez, Adam, I thought we were just gonna have like a mellow session.
What did you think?
Now it's like so hardcore.
Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Really good. Nice. And go fast. Come on. Strong, 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 strong. Oh, on the way back it was great.
Where am I? Jeez, that is so dizzy after spinning so much. It's crazy, you try always so hard, you know? If I just planned to do this here, no matter if I had much more power left, I would be like, okay, I'm dropping off. But you're like, no, I need to go back.
No, it's like if I have a certain
enough.
exercise that feels like too easy at that moment, because usually I try to come up with the exercises that kind of feel on the limit. And if it's too easy, I try to continue. But always, sometimes when I think of, okay, this is a campus board session, it should be like max power, it should be power endurance, then I maybe drop off and try to find something.
Yeah. So do you always train at your limit, or do you have some sessions that are underneath your limit?
Most of the time, yes, I'm trying on the limit, but let's say sometimes it's like doing lots of routes in a row, where like maybe the first 2 routes kind of feel relatively easy. Okay. But then in the end of the session, feels always on the limit.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you recover between the sessions then? What do you do? You must, because even when I competed and stuff, I felt like that was always the problem, to recover between every session. So you make sure that you sleep enough, eat well.
Sometimes even siesta, but it's not so easy when you have a small kid.
That's what I was going to say. That must be a little bit challenging. Because that is probably one of my biggest regrets when being active, was not recovering well enough. I think I should have been way more careful. I feel like now, because I'm older, I pay much more attention to sleep and all that stuff. But when you're younger, you don't really need to, but you should, you know? Because if you sleep well when you're younger, even though you don't need to, you can be so much stronger.
I was the same.
You were the same, yeah.
But also, I don't know, I was studying university, so like getting enough sleep was literally impossible.
Yeah.
If I wanted to train the same way as I was training, or also like being able to study.
Yeah. But I guess you want.
But what the 20-year-old body is coping with that way better than 30-year-old body. Then I definitely noticed that.
But I guess you were never like partying or anything, right?
No, I just couldn't afford it.
You couldn't afford it with the.
No, I mean like with the schedule that I had, you know.
Yeah.
So I like doing the campus board session when I'm like really fresh right after the rest day. Yeah. And now I think it's a good time to go back to the spray wall, which is my all-time favorite training tool. I think I spent the most time training on the spray wall in my life, more than anything else.
Do you know what I think is the biggest difference between us though? Is that you could probably keep doing this for hours. I'm already starting to feel a little bit tired.
I thought this was quite a good warm-up.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the difference.
I think the start will be like this.
Yeah.
So you have this foot.
Okay.
And this foot. You go here.
Yeah.
You jump into this one. Mm-hmm. Toe hook here. You continue into this one.
Okay.
This. Yeah. Intermediate. Foothold.
Yeah.
Volley, this one. And I'm hoping to go into the wooden banana. Can match it. And top will be the pink cheetah.
Okay. Oof. Nice. Come on. Ale. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, that pink one. I thought it was the one just above. So now you guys are gonna see how hard it actually is.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too.
Yes, right foot on the. Yes, this one. Come on.
Ooh, oh, that's a bad toe hook.
Yes, come on. Go again. Really good. Match the feet. Or like this. Come on. Really good. Come on. The banana. Yes. Yes. All the way up there. Come on. Strong shoulders. Come on.
Oh, that's a bad. It's a hard last move.
I'll try to feel if it feels possible or not.
Easy. Nice.
From the ground, hard.
Yeah. So what would you grade this?
So I think it's like 7C+ up to the last move.
Okay.
Yeah. The last move makes it maybe 8A+.
Yeah. Do you think that climbing on the spray wall is something everyone should do?
Yeah, I think as soon as you can climb like 7A, I think it's definitely very, very useful. I think even if you're focusing on lead climbing and that's what you want to do, I think there should be always like 1/3 of your training should be done by bouldering. And I think if you want to be sending like hard routes on the rock, I think climbing on a spray wall is the one which has the best transfer for hard rock climbing.
Okay, yeah.
Or climbing on the rock on your limit.
Yeah.
No matter if it's 7A or 8A or 9A.
Yeah. So Adam has a course now that he's been working on for half a year.
Yeah.
I was there behind the scenes because I was part of producing it. And I gotta say, it's turning out really, really cool. He had a bunch of volunteers. They climbed inside and outside the course is about lead climbing though, right?
Yeah, but I think there's lots of things that transfer into bouldering as well. It's a lot about technique and efficiency, which there are so many facts which are true for bouldering and lead climbing as well.
Yeah, and I look forward to taking the course myself, because this is something for all levels, right? From where would you say does it start?
I think it makes sense for everybody climbing for at least 6A, 6B.
6A, 6B, yeah. So the course is live now. And what is the website?
myclimbingcourse.com. Check it out.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try to send it.
Yeah. Or you can, I think I'll save my power a little bit.
Okay.
I'll watch you. Nice. Yeah, come on. Keep your foot on that move. Easy, come on, man. Come on, on it. Get it? No. It's so strange because you did that so easy when you did it separately. Come on. Nice. Get it. There you go. Vale. That looks easy, man. Hoppala. Nice. Yeah, good. Nice. There you go. Good job.
Thanks.
So you want to see my boulder?
Absolutely.
It's very different because
Right.
I'm not training to become the world's best, you know? I'm just trying to have fun. So this is kind of a shorter boulder.
Yeah.
And there's also one elimination. That's a little bit weird, but kind of like to show you guys that you can decide. I mean, you make the rules when you make the boulder, so. All right, you start with this. You have the two blue footholds.
Yeah.
Yellow, yellow, match, and then white and green.
At the same time.
At this, I think you have to, because that's the elimination. You can't toe hook this.
Okay, okay. You can't heel hook this.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Do you think you can heel hook down across?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then yeah, no heel
That's
hooking.
eliminated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I haven't really decided what the top hole should be. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Do you think you could static it out to the green one, or you think you would have to flip? Maybe it's too good. So
we
you
have to
just
try, maybe.
Should try?
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe just try the
Let's
move
try.
if it feels.
Yeah, like this is also very hard for me to tell if it's going to be hard or easy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it could be as, I think anything from 7A plus to 8A plus.
Yeah.
No idea how hard it's going to be. So like that, yeah, and then you have to, come on. It's hard?
I think that's impossible.
It's impossible, okay.
What do you think?
Whew, it's hard, I don't know. But how about if you have this and this? Because I feel like the reason it's so hard is that you don't have anything to push to the right with.
So, this and this? Or this
I
and
was
this?
thinking that and that,
okay.
maybe. That's still awkward. It was so low though. That foothold is so low.
I mean, what would be cool is just to define that you just jump like this.
Yeah.
And you can't use the long handhold for your left hand.
Yeah, we could
And
do
then I
that.
think it's just perfect. And it's a very cool move.
But I think, yeah, for me this is a little too low though.
Yeah, I would maybe this foothold. Is
This
very good.
foothold again, yeah. And then those two.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. I can go first and then
Okay.
I can try to show you, give you a little bit more beta for the flash. Maybe.
Okay.
Ooh, that is far. Further than I thought.
Come on.
Ooh. Yeah, you're not allowed to heel hook that. I think maybe we shouldn't eliminate the toe hook.
Okay.
Because I think maybe you toe, match, and then you go from that position. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Adam. On it. Woo! Nice, that's
good.
Cool, yeah.
That's good. Come on.
No, fuck off. The thing is, I can't wrap it here because then I don't have enough length, so I have to hold it here.
Yeah.
It's a little bit strange for me.
What do you think of my holds?
I like them. They're really cool. Yeah.
Thanks.
Very
You're
unique.
not going to use this one.
Oh no, that's good. I was brushing it anyways. It's because I'm such a nice guy.
Come on. What do you think? Is it going to work?
Yeah, it's like matching that yellow is harder than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
No, I feel quite far, huh? Come on.
Oh yeah, that right hand is really bad. Huh? Get it? Ooh, that looked good.
Yeah, yeah.
Looked like you got both perfect that done.
It's definitely doable.
Yeah. And I guess that is the difference too here, because if this had no rules, you would probably put a really high heel hook and cross, but I don't think a lot of other people would do that. That's something that you're very good at, you're finding alternative beta, right?
Sometimes, yes. Yeah.
Nice! Whoa, that was close. That was really good.
Thanks.
Yeah. That was cool. Okay, so it's definitely possible then.
Yeah.
Oh. It's so like, you have to be so accurate.
Yeah.
Should we just leave it though? Leave it for
I'll send it next try. Next session.
Next session, yeah. We should put it in the app though, so other people can try it. So now you're gonna put it in. What are we gonna call this?
Impossible project. Impossible project with question mark.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. How do they know the rules of?
I'll just write it
in text. Okay, that you're not allowed to heel hook, but you're allowed to toe hook now. So there's only, I guess, one rule, and that's the heel hook. And we haven't even tried if it's easier that way. But I suspect for Adam it's easier because he has some crazy heel hook abilities. All right, man. Thank you for the session. Always a pleasure.
It was great. It was our second time on a spray wall, but it's been a few years.
First time in Prague.
So I hope this was not only entertaining episode, but you also learned something from this. And if you want to learn much more, there is my new online course. Go to myclimbingcourse.com and check it out. And if you enjoy this video, you're definitely gonna enjoy this one. This one right here.